And I'm saying what I would like to do today is share with you my journey, how I became a successful personal trainer. And hopefully, I just hope that you might see my journey and you might be able to relate because I'm no different from you. I'm a trainer in the trenches still. And I believe my past struggles and how I overcome it could most likely benefit you. For those who don't know me as yet, my name is Joel Lavier, and I'm a health and wellness professional, business owner. Love what I do. I enjoy transforming people's life with movement, nutrition, and different form of wellness practices. At the same time, I'd like to share what have been working for me in my business, in my life, with you. And today I would like to share with you that. So, more of my origin story and my passion why I came into this is it started many years ago. And I always, since then to now, I said to myself, the way you train up a child is the way they may end up going. And it's so true because for me, I started into fitness from a tiny age. And the key reason for me to like kind of dive into fitness was my dad left my mom, and I wanted to learn how to fight so I could beat him up and bring him back home. That was the original journey, the original quest for me getting involved into fitness, not realizing that will take me throughout my life. I also remember in high school, when I was in high school, I used to actually take like two gym classes to go to the gym and work out. And the reason why I was doing that is because at that time point in my life, I was living in one of the worst neighborhoods in the United States. That's East New York, Brooklyn. The crime rate was crazy. And if you look intimidating or if you look timid, they will intimidate you. So I knew I had to continue working out to stay agile and to defend myself to some degree, or I may not be preyed upon. So I work out like crazy, not realizing where that will take me. I remember my coach, well, gym teacher, he was saying, Joel, I could see you being very successful in fitness. You just have a knack for this thing. Even my swimming coach used to tell me the same thing. My soccer coach tell me the similar stuff. And I'm like, but I ignored them. I just wanted to do this for me to at least defend myself, stay strong, still doing my martial arts, look like I'm not a pushover, so I could cope with the hood where I lived at that time. You know, fast forward, I end up taking a certification program. I said, okay, let me try this certification thing. And I went and learned how to be a personal trainer. But it was so challenging to get a job as a personal trainer at that time. That time, a personal trainer, hiring a personal trainer was only amongst the elite. That's the only people who hire a personal trainer. But gyms like Bally's, Lucille Roberts at that time, they started to hire personal trainers. That's in the 90s, going into the 2000s. So I got my first little gig at Bally's as a personal trainer, and I could say it was a blessing. I learned a lot. I learned how to sell. I learned how to communicate. And these are some key points that personal trainers need to know how to do is communicate, talking. Many personal trainers tend to be stuck all into themselves and they're better than thou. But the big key I realized and I learned at that time period was communication, the way we talk to the people tells that will either make the person your client or not. Not saying everybody will love you, but the way you speak will make people love you more. So I learned that. I learned the art of selling, realizing selling is not what you think it is. Selling is not forcing people to buy, but helping people to make the right choice for them because they already sold. That's why they came to you. You just have to help them to choose which one, the blue or the red. So I learned how to sell, learned how to communicate, and that was my first, I should say, lessons that I learned within for me to be successful into fitness. But it wasn't until I left the job because one of my locations was closed. So I had to get laid off with hundreds of other trainers. And it seemed like I hit rock bottom at that time because the economy was kind of crazy. It was just after 9/11. Things was really, really crazy. Like getting jobs and stuff like that, especially me trying to stay into wellness and fitness and stuff like that. However, that struggle turned me spiraling, get a little depressed, because this is what I want. So I tried to venture out to do something else to see if I could be able to pay the bills. But at the same time, I'm always looking for a part-time gig within fitness. But I remember when I first talked to it was the marketing director of Bally's back then. And I asked him, so what do you do to get clients? And he said, well, you run ads on newspapers and put lead boxes out and you will get people coming in. So I took that information, and although I already left the big box gym, I took that principle and I applied it. So I went and I create ads on local newspapers. It seemed like talking about it now, it sounds really crazy. I put some ads out. I put some lead boxes out in Chinese stores, and I told the Chinese restaurant, hey, I'll train you for free. Let's keep the box inside here. And I put in a couple of Chinese location, and most of them was too busy to even take me up on my offer, but they love that it's possible that they could get it. So I did that. I put the lead boxes out. I put the ads out in some local papers in New York, and the phone started to ring from the ads in the local newspapers, and I got people. And that was really, really cool. Really, really cool. I was excited when I checked those lead boxes. Lead boxes, I don't know if you might know what a lead box is, with a box, and it said enter to win, and they put whatever entry to win by just filling out, and they put it into the box, and then you're going to collect the box. So I collect the boxes by the pizzerias and the delis and the Chinese stores all over the place, and I started to call the people. And I know this is one thing most trainers fear and dread is calling people. But I had to get over it for me to be able to pay the bills. So I called the people, and I didn't give them any year, or the offer was enter to win 1 year free personal training. However, I couldn't give nobody 1 year. So I tell them, hey, I'm calling you to tell you that you actually won. And that's the good news. And I'd like you to come down and to claim your free gift that you got. And when they come down, I'll say, hey guys, you didn't win the 1 year, but you win 1 week of free session with me. That'll be 2 sessions, and you could start from today. And I'll give them the 2 sessions and then work on selling them on why they should work with me. It worked. I got clients. It was really, really fun at that time. But it was really taxing. These lead boxes all over the place. Sometimes people rip out the pen, they take the pen, so the lead boxes may not be full up for the week. So I may run low on leads to call. Then the ads started to become very expensive in the newspapers, and they wanted me to do more, and it started to get a little hectic. And again, things was good, but it wasn't as I wanted it to be. Until I heard a friend of mine who was in a totally different space. They was into music and trying to fill up their club, talk about running ads on Facebook. And I'm like, Facebook? Well, no, before Facebook was actually Google. They say Google and Yahoo. And I said, for real? Yeah. And then I went and looked into it. At that time, it was extremely cheap. So I run some ads, and I started to see more people coming in than the newspapers. And from there, Facebook came out. I tried it on Facebook, and life changed totally. And the key was to make noise where the people is looking. So the people who's interested in your service, just make enough noise, raise your hand, and the people come to you and inquire. And you just have to demonstrate how you can get them the results they want. And that is how simple it was. And it took me so much years to figure that out. Many, many years. And over the years, I realized to be a successful trainer, you have to be more than just a personal trainer. You have to learn about nutrition. You have to learn about many aspects about the body and wellness to be a really versed all-round practitioner. The next thing I observed that made me successful, lad, is you had to learn about marketing, period. You could run from it, you could hide from it, but it is the key elements for you to be successful, was the key for me to be successful. You have to learn the art of selling without selling, because I know we don't like to sell, we don't like to ask for money, feel kind of sleazy and yucky, but you have to learn how to sell without selling. And so learning how to market, learning how to sell is vitally important. Learning how to communicate, and that is now online, is communicating by going live, is by communicating by creating your own podcast, communicating by writing a blog or article. Communicate and share and demonstrate who you are, what service you provide, how you can help the person achieve their goals. And these are just key elements of you that I use to be successful, and I know you could do it as well. There's more to this that you should know, yes, but I wanted to just give you like a quick insight, like how you can become a successful trainer is learning about every aspect about health and wellness, so you could be all-rounded, not just locked in your space. So yes, you might be into athletic performance, but studying about different approaches, like wellness approaches and this approach, and combining them to make you unique and you not cookie cutter like everybody else, will make you stand out from the bunch. Learning about marketing and all aspects. Marketing is huge. Marketing is ads. Marketing is content creation. Marketing is emails, is texting. All these stuff is marketing. Is your ability to create noise and bring these people in and convert them into clients. So you have to learn that, and just learn how to communicate, and then you'll be a winner every single day. I hope this information struck a chord in somebody today and gave you hope that you could do it too, because if a humble guy like myself from the hood in East New York, Brooklyn could do it, I can guarantee you could do it as well. And there's no excuses. You might be saying, yeah, Joel, you live in New York City, but I lived in a really tough neighborhood in New York City at that time. So, guys, you could do it. I know you could do it. I'd love to hear concerns, your comments. What are the stuff that might be holding you back? And I'd like to help you address those things so you could push further, faster. So next year or 2023 and beyond could be a good year for you, could be great for you in your career as a fitness professional. So you too could be successful. Hope you had a wonderful day today. I hope you do. And till next time, peace and success.